It's a pleasure to invite up on the podium President and CEO of the Asia Foundation. Please put your hands together and help me welcome David T. Arnold.
Well, thank you very much. Honorable Minister of Science, Information and Technology, Mr. Sushil Kanal. The Honorable Secretary of the Ministry, Dr. Pramila Devi Bhattacharya, Secretary of NAST, Dr. Mahesh Kumar Adhikari, our distinguished keynote speaker, Mr. Oliver Tian, policymakers, academicians, innovators, international development specialists, welcome to this conference. For me, it's an enormous pleasure to be a part of this first National Innovation Conference, a first gathering of people from different sectors that share a common interest and passion for advancing the innovation agenda for Nepal. In being part of the first conference, I have enormous confidence that this will not be the last conference. This will be, I hope, become an annual event and something that brings together people that have that shared interest and passion for innovation and technology here in Nepal. So we think about the agenda for innovation. It seems to me that the innovation ecosystem that we've talked about and alluded to, other speakers have mentioned, has at least 4 major elements to it. And those elements involve different actors and different players from different sectors. A major element of that is creating the enabling environment for innovation. And here government has a critical role to play, not only in supporting basic science and research, but also facilitating new technologies, startups, providing incentives and encouraging investment in emerging technologies, and helping to create networks and link innovators, entrepreneurs, and industry in ways that will translate into the economic benefits that technology and innovation have to offer for emerging economies such as Nepal. Second critical element is access to technology, and here a country like Nepal faces particular challenges. We learned yesterday, for example, in speaking with our team of our colleagues working on creating access to digital children's books, a digital library of local language children's books, that one of the barriers Nepal faces is that only the internet penetration rate here is only about 38%. So large swaths of the country really don't have access even to basic literacy materials that are available in local languages for children. So the issue of access to advanced technology, whether cloud computing and big data, genetic engineering, drones and robotics, fintech, blockchain, to use some of the phrases, vocabulary of this sector, is something that countries like Nepal really need to concentrate on and find solutions to help make access more widely available. Third is really the dangers of the so-called digital divide, the technology haves and have-nots, and this is particularly for Nepal and other developing nations, a special challenge. How do you ensure that the benefits of innovation and technology development are widely shared, and that this becomes part of an agenda for inclusive growth and development, and not something that simply widens existing social, economic, and other inequalities? And fourth is the human capital dimension. We've alluded to the importance of creating innovators right from early elementary through university. But access to STEM education, particularly for women, digital skills and digital literacy, entrepreneurship skills, all of these are part of the human dimension, which I think is one of the most important elements of the innovation ecosystem that we're trying to nurture and support. A few words about the Asia Foundation. We are a 70-year-old organization. We operate in 18 countries across Asia and the Pacific, and our focus is really on improving lives and expanding opportunities in a dynamic and developing Asia-Pacific region. Our Board of Trustee delegation is here to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the Asia Foundation's office here in Nepal. And over those 3 decades, the Asia Foundation has been a contributor to innovations in a variety of areas, social innovation, support for policy solutions, work on community-based mediation, work on creating multi-stakeholder dialogues. So both in the social arena, in the political and policy arena, and in the economic arena, innovation has been a major component and driving element of our work here. Let me give you just a few examples. In 2019, the foundation helped to seed and support a disaster information management system called BiPAD, which has come a long way in developing solutions to prepare and respond to times of disaster, such as Nepal experienced in 2015 with a major earthquake. Drawing on data from remote sensing, GIS, and open source data, and also promoting science and technology to advance communication and information dissemination. All of this has been a part of the BiPAD innovation. And as a result, it's created a national portal that's embedded with independent platforms for national, provincial, and municipal governments to respond rapidly and to anticipate disasters as they take place. Foundations also supported innovative solutions such as a mobile phone application called Shubha Yatra, which is designed to encourage safe migration for Nepali migrant workers migrating to other Asian and Middle Eastern countries. I've mentioned already the Let's Read digital library for children's local language books. And earlier it was mentioned that the foundation has been an active supporter and participant in the National Innovation Digital Network. And one of the innovations that grew out of that network during the COVID crisis was called Mission Oxygen Tank, which helped provide basic information on the availability of ICU beds, trained engineers that can help fix and install life-saving equipment, collect data on the availability of the equipment, and fix and install oxygen tanks and as they were needed across Nepal. The foundation continues to support Mission Oxygen Team working with the Ministry of Health and Population to help make the system even more robust and user-friendly. And on the human capital front, through a variety of programs, our Asia Foundation Development Fellows, Lead Next, which is a program for next generation emerging leaders from across Asia, our scholarships for women in STEM. The foundation is really helping to support the next generation of innovators and leaders that are really going to carry this agenda forward. So in summary, going forward, we're committed to improving lives and expanding opportunities here in Nepal by strengthening the innovation ecosystem that helps give business opportunities to take risks, the government a role to create an enabling environment, and provide support for the scientists and innovators to create disruptive but innovative solutions. Before closing, I just want to say a word of thanks to the cohorts and partners for this first conference, our friends at NAST, the Robotics Association of Nepal, and NACSA, and of course, our sponsors for this effort, UK Aid, USAID, and the government of Nepal. So without further ado, let me turn the podium over, and I look forward to the conversations that will be taking place here over the next several hours. Thank you so much.